Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Facebook Friday. My name's Eric Hammond. I'm with the Orange Stack. We're out in Oceanside in the beautiful harbor here. What an amazing place. There's boats, there's birds, there's stand-up paddle boards. It's a sunny day. Gotta love living in San Diego. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. My week is coming to an amazing end. We've had some really good things happen this week, and just excited for what's going on right now in life, right? It's 2018, things are going great, summer's rolling in here, real estate is on fire. The market's shifting. I was talking to somebody the other day, and it is becoming a buyer's market in certain parts of this country. So guys, beware, the market is shifting. What I want to talk about today is time, right? Everybody's got the same amount of time. Everyone's got the same 24 hours in their day, and what they do with them is what counts. So today we're going to get into a little bit of time management, about what you're doing with your time, about how to maximize your time, and really what's the next level from here, right? So what are you doing with your 24 hours? What are you doing each day? You wake up, you go to sleep, you got a bunch of time in between. How much sleep are you getting? Are you getting 12 hours of sleep? I hope not. Are you getting 10 or 8, maybe 6? Figure out where your time is. Everyone needs a different amount of sleep. I know that I've tried 6, I've tried 5, I've tried 8, I've tried 10. I used to love getting 10 hours of sleep, but my body just can't function that way anymore. So what are you doing to get optimal amount of sleep? Are you going to bed at a decent time? Are you getting your stuff done so that you can get to bed by a reasonable time and get up and start the day? There's somebody who mentioned in a book that I was reading the other day, it's called the 6 o'clock club. If you can get up at 6 o'clock, start your day, get rolling from there. Maybe it's the 5 o'clock club, right? Start your day, have your wake up morning patterns, do your thing, and get the ball rolling and be productive from there. You know, one of the things that I do in my business, which helps a ton in mapping out the week, is plan my week in advance, right? So Friday or Saturday, depending on what I have going on, I plan the whole next week, Monday through Saturday, everything that I'm doing, the appointments that I have, the calls that I have lined up, the meetings that I'm going to attend, the normal things of it, and also the chaotic, sporadic stuff that comes up. Even this morning, something came up at 9 o'clock that I had not planned for, so we were a couple minutes late for this show today. And you got to roll with it. You got to have adjustments and things that happen, but you can't let your schedule dictate your life. It's amazing how many real estate agents I talk to who set firm appointments with me every single day to have a conversation with me about their business and see what they're doing and how we can help them, and they miss the appointment because something else came up. Now I can understand things come up and life happens, but I would say about 40% of the agents that have set appointments with us for a 30-minute consultation have something come up. I call it a ghost rate because people ghost me and they disappear. But what that's telling me is that you guys are letting your schedule run your life, you're letting your clients run your life, and you're not doing the things in your life to let your clients know that this is my schedule, this is what I do, and you've got to fit into the cracks of that. Obviously you need to make them feel important and listened to and heard and all that great stuff, but what are you doing to let your client know that when they call you at 9 o'clock on a Friday that I've got things going on, I have a certain pace that I'm doing my thing, I can get to it, but let me squeeze you into here, I can't drop what I'm doing right now, if that makes sense, right? Think about it this way, if you had a listing appointment at 9 o'clock and somebody else called and says, hey, I need this to happen, blah, 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 are you going to drop that listing appointment to go run and take care of something else? Depends on what it is. Obviously, if your wife calls and says the house is burning down, we got to come home and fix it, that's one thing. But what are you doing? What are you prioritizing your day and your schedule and your life with? Obviously, listing appointments probably need to come first in that plan, but what's the B and the C items that you're going to prioritize and how you're going to lay them in there? But anyway, point number 1 is map out your schedule, map out your week, fill in all the things that have to happen that week, put your lead gen time in there for sure, put the things that have to happen, take control of the things that you have going on and map them out and have them planned. You know, don't wake up Monday and be like, well, it's Monday, I don't have any listing appointments this week, maybe I should get on the phone, maybe I shouldn't. You need to have it mapped out in your calendar. Whether you call for 30 minutes a day or you're calling for 6 hours a day, figure out where that fits in there. I recommend putting it in the beginning. Go read the book, Eat That Frog, because it talks about getting the complicated things done and the hard things that you have to do, but the things that build your business and grow, get them done first, right? So maybe your lead gen time is from 8 to 10, 9 to noon, whatever it is. Get it done first, set your appointments later in the day, have a couple buffer hour times in there, but maximize those times, right? You guys, everybody has that 8 to 5 block of time usually to get their stuff done depending on their kids and their family and if they're a 2-income family and all that kind of stuff, but figure out your 8 to 5, have it locked in solid, and then what do you do with the rest of the day, right? After 5 o'clock, do you get home, do you make your kids dinner, do you do your thing? What do you do from 5 till 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night? Maybe you're good till 12 and you go from 12 to 6 in the morning, that's your sleep time. Maybe you go to bed at 10 o'clock because you get up at 4 o'clock, whatever that is. Figure out your nighttime schedule and what you're doing during those hours. You've got time to read, you've got time to meditate, you've got time to plan, you've got time to get those non-time commitment things done in your life. That's usually when we work on funnel projects, we're working on content writing. I do a lot of video creation at that time of night. There's just so many things that you guys can do during those off hours that don't have to happen, that could be more B, C items, but that you can squeeze them in. You could get 10, 15 checklist items off your list every single night from that, call it 7 p.m. to midnight, right? You got 5 extra hours each day. And I'm not saying that you got to work 20 hours a day by any means, right? Like, that is not my plan at all. Don't even work 18 or 16 if you don't want to. But figure out your pace, figure out what you have to get done. Know that you've got probably 8 or 9 hours during the day that you've got to get a lot of solid stuff done. And if you're trying to get from here to here, that means that you probably have to work a little bit more than you're doing. So have that work-life balance, figure out your plan, schedule it in there. Don't just live each day, day to day to day. Have it mapped out 7 days in advance so that you can take advantage of every minute that you have. You know, one of the things that I've tried to do this year is take a midday break in the week, right? So maybe Wednesdays for 3 hours, I'll just shut down everything and go on a bike ride. Come down here to the harbor and go paddleboarding. Just do something fun that's outside of the normal so I can break up my day, let my mind clear for a minute and do something fun and then get back to it, right? So maybe from like 2 to 5, it's my get out of the house, do something, just do something out of the normal and then get back to it. I spend all Saturday and Sunday with my kids. Like, that's my weekend time with them. And maybe you're a weekend real estate agent and you have to do the open houses and you have to do the prospecting on the weekends. Schedule your figure it out time during the week. Mix it up, right? There's no set pace when you're a real estate agent that you have to live by. You're not a normal business where you're open 8 to 5, so mix it up and do the things that you need to in your week. But the point is block out your 40 hours during the week that you're gonna get your stuff done. Maybe you make it 60. Maybe you're saying, look, I'm 25 years old, I'm new, I have no commitments in life, and this is what I'm trying to get to. Figure out how you're gonna get there, so by the time you turn 35 or 45, you can slow it down and do the things that you want to. I'm about to turn 40 here. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna turn 40 here in the next year and my life's changing. I've got 3 little girls. I've got to spend more time with them because they're a huge part of my life and they mean everything in the world to me. And I've got to pace my life so that I can do things with them. I can't work these crazy hours that I've once done, so I have to make the work time that I have the most productive that I can. I can't show up in my office, dilly around for an hour and try to figure out what I'm gonna do. When I say go, I go. I run, I hustle, I get through my stuff. I make the most out of my lead gen time. I make the most out of every appointment. I always have a B and C item lined up so that if that appointment fails, I've got 2 things backed up to do it just in case I need something else to do. The point of this message and the point of this whole video is make the use of every minute that you have, the best use of that time. Figure out how to pack it in there. Figure out how to maximize the time you're at work. If you're at work, be at work. If you're at home with your family, be at home with your family. Put the phone down. Do those things separate. But also have your disconnect moment, right? Put the device down, unplug the headphones, step away from the computer, go meditate, go read, go sleep, go hang out here at the harbor, whatever you're gonna do, find your time to just be you. You're gonna get so much more clarity by doing that for at least an hour a day. It's gonna be unbelievable for what that can do for you. So that's my message today. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Again, this is Facebook Friday. My name's Eric Hammond. I'm with the Orange Stack. We do this show every Friday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. If you're interested in all of our social media content, be sure to check out Social Media Marketing. I think that's the name of it. I always forget the name of the show. Send it out in our newsletter. It's all over YouTube. It's a great show. You learn really the specifics of how to use social media in your business to grow your real estate team, to grow your real estate business, to take more listings and transactions through social media. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Until next Friday, enjoy your Cinco de Mayo. I'll talk to you soon.